Hello everybody, I'm Count Christo and welcome back to the Imperial British campaign. It's Saturday morning, so I have a deep voice. Let's do this thing. In the last episode, Berlin fell. Yes! We captured a nuclear reactor, amongst other things, truly justifying the righteousness of our war against the fascist dogs. They're daring to be so evil, pay no attention to this, as to develop nuclear weaponry. How could they? How very dare they? We've got a major naval invasion landing up here. The battle plans on which I have activated because I was getting slightly over it at the end of the last episode. But I should not do that. Not because I'm bored of the campaign or anything, just because I'm having mouse control issues, which is always annoying. But this is okay. We will persevere. We will soldier on. It's going to be glorious. We're getting there. We're very close now. Okay, so first things first. We need to deal with Xinjiang, who is barreling their way through my lines. I'm going to send half of these guys over, specifically to contain this breakthrough, like so. And they're going to get their butts down here. You guys, are you on your way? No, you should probably get over here, mate. You can stay there. Good. Where else? Yeah, you guys are excessive. Come and contain Xinjiang for me if you would be so good. Thank you. Okay, decision available. What can we do? We can do some expatriate donations from Guatemala. You know what? Yes, actually. But we're not obviously going to recognize the legitimacy of the government in exile. There are no legitimate governments that aren't me, and those that I specifically appoint. So Netherlands will now finally give me control of states. Good. Hey, Netherlands. Netherlands, give me Brandenburg, Vorpommern. No, just Brandenburg. Okay, we'll start there and move from there, shall we? Danish government in exile. The time is not yet ripe. They have yet to relinquish their navy. So, slow it down a little bit. Game's not running superbly. Do more public recognition, but we have no need for any of this. Good. So, what do we do now? Looks like there's a pretty good crossing point just here. We're already across the river. So let's plow in there. And looks like full frontal assault is going to work perfectly well on a lot of these tiles. Maybe not this one, but we'll give it a go. You guys all going down there. Yeah, good. You guys are coming in here. Yeah, good. Let's see if we can get a pocket established over here. You guys are going to be doing some pinning action here while I try and sweep around from behind. Speaking of sweeping around from behind, give me a massive tank advantage to that same effect, please. And the Marines can start crossing here. Ahead of time. Superb. The Netherlands have given me Brandenburg. That's excellent news. Okay, yeah, air superiority is total. The east advance is going fine, basically unopposed. They don't have enough men around here. We have made a bit of a mistake leaving Königsberg ungarrisoned, but it looks like this tank is going to get up there in time to keep that all under control. We can head south now. The first bits of Poland liberated. There will be no Polish stab in the back in this timeline. It's going to be only noble defense by their worthy ally. Smashing job indeed, lads. That's a great tooltip. Smashing job. We took Berlin. Okay, how are we doing down here? Once tanks arrive, I think that should turn around. They got one infantry division. Over here we're losing a little bit, but only in the areas where we're not actually defending. I will go a little bit further along. Keep control over the state there. Their Balkan defensive has petered out. Hasn't been an offensive on this front for donkey's years. Even without the extra men, it looks like the Persian front is still perfectly solid. Got control of their radar here, which is going to really hamper their ability to carry out any kinds of sophisticated air attack. We're probably going to be pretty safe from the Axis Air Force in this region from now on. Down here, it looks like we're going to be able to pull off a little pocket there, which is always nice. If I could select this gentleman, there we go. Okay. Yes, that's obviously a fairly well defended tile, but we've broken in here, which means That spells the end for these guys. Good, there we go. There's another 10 German divisions removed from the board. Good, is someone still heading east? Yes, I would like these connections to be made. You guys can just keep pushing south. Poland must be liberated. Excellent. Good, and we've got all their victory points over here. No, we need Memel, actually. Memel is a core victory point of the German Reich. So we will need to take that if they are to, or at least it will assist in our efforts getting them to capitulate if we take that. These are Marines. So you think hiding behind a river will save you? Think again, my man. Okay, over here. Anti-pocketing AI is in full effect, so let's move in. Ooh, speaking of pocketing, I smell potential right here for a nasty pocket. You guys, give me a little through here action, please. You can back them up on the front. Cool. Yeah, I did fail to cross the river here. My reinforcements are a bit behind where I hoped they'd be. But that's okay. Sorry, excuse me 1 second. Unfortunately, I have a bit of a cold at the moment, so I'll have to mute myself occasionally to a blute. Can you use a blute in a singular like that? Like not ablutions, but just a blute? Now, it sounds like I'm talking about sacrifices in CK2. Alright, we're in here. We're in here? No, not quite. Keep on moving, buddy. Keep on moving. There we go. Holding them off just fine. Looks like they're abandoning parts of the Maginot Line now that we're pushing past them here. See if we can give some assistance here. Probably break them here. No? 2 tanks against 1 division? Wow. I guess we do have a lot less CAS in this region. By a lot less, I mean none. How about you guys? Give a little back up here. Oh yeah, and the Strat bombers can move and start bombing Prague. And half of them can fly from somewhere else. You guys bomb Czechoslovakia for now. Good. Moving in here, broken them there. You guys want to give a little extra frontage, that'd be lovely. Still struggling to push down here because there's so many German divisions right there. How about we get them here instead? And then you guys, looks like going south is going to be the best option with a little bit of a pinning maneuver here, but I don't have anyone in Leipzig, I think that's how you pronounce that. Could be wrong. Oh, hello. Now they've left it empty. Nice. Just keep them pinned all the way along while I cruise in here. I mean, one guy with no org and I can't break him. What in the world is going on? His attack is just so good. Obviously, the river crossing is causing us serious problems here. But we might be able to break him. And then if we could get down here, all we'd have to do is take Dresden. Liberating Poznan now. Nice. Keep it coming. We're fine and secure in the east. Yeah, I mean, very thin line, but it's holding so far. Let's simplify our fronts a little. Cool. So means these guys will now spread up here to defend. We don't need to go any further east, of course. Once we take this section, Germany will capitulate and all this region will be ours. Okay. In here. We are cutting through them. Let's get some more frontage here. You guys can keep going in. They are just abandoning the front line now. Wow, that infantry placement is not not superb, is it? Let's have that spread up a little bit. And this one too. Cool. Front lines are going to be ugly for the rest of the German campaign. Embrace it. It isn't going to change. You can come down here. You guys keep pushing them back. Good. We've got them here, it looks like. Good. Not going to get them there for sure. Cancel that order. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Thank you. Okay. Working on this pocket here. It's only going to trap a few measly German divisions, but you never know. Every little bit helps the war efforts. Do not let them try and plug that gap. I want the land, apart from anything else. You know, quite apart from actually pocketing these guys, I just need the territory. That's a long autosave. Alright, get in here. Good. Okay, I bet you can break them here now. In 4 directions, it is forests, which is, you know, tough. The supply situation is obviously also fairly dire, but we're in the final sprint now, so I'm not overly keen on bothering to fix that. Because we are in the final stretch. Munich is within our reach. Let's do this thing. You guys just close that pocket up for me as soon as you can. Thank you. Pushing in here now. If you want to go down like this. I don't know why my units have stopped making noise, by the way. Tanks do sometimes, but there's no noise. Oh, there we go. I think I just have slightly too many mods in this campaign, honestly. It's giving it a bit of trouble. But oh well. It's not a big deal. Well, the Germans have loads of men preparing to attack Memel for some reason. I'm not sure if that's where you should be prioritizing troops, if I'm honest, Germany. But then my front lines are hardly the most organized either. So I can't really talk, can I? How about if you guys smash straight through the Alps? How's that sound? I want Vienna. This one's mostly a pinning action. So you can only attack there from one direction. But here, we can charge straight on through. How we doing, Germany? 20 million casualties, eh? It's gotta hurt. We also have them approaching capitulation point. We could be lowering their war support with bombing, actually. That's pretty good. Let's spread the bombers slightly. Because if we can lower their war support so that they surrender earlier via bombing, that'll be fun. You can break them here. Come on now. I believe. You guys. We've got ridiculous frontage on this fight. You guys, come in here and then in here. The forest is helping them hide from my cast is a big part of the problem there, I think. Ulm has fallen. Truly, the German Reich has no hope. There goes Nuremberg. Start preparing for some trials. In the south, as I say, Munich is very much within sight. And we have pushed through these mountains, but they have got a sizable number of men just behind the line there. Let's see if we can push in here instead. Looks like we can. That's excellent. Let's go and take a check on Xinjiang. We've got a lot of men here now. Let's be seeing some pushbacks, shall we? Drive them out. Can't be having with India falling to Xinjiang. Now, have we got any more? Are there any other majors? Okay, Mexico is a freaking major. Mexico. Good lord. Okay, that's annoying. We're going to have to capitulate Mexico. Well, once I bring over planes and things. In fact, yeah, you know what? Here, America. Let me help you out, buddy. Let me give you some assistance. Have air superiority over Mexico. That should make your life a bit easier. And we'll be sending over some experts to help you out. You will lose your seat on the Permanent Security Council for your shameful display in Mexico, by the way, America. I'm sorry to say, but it's just the way it's got to be. Alright, you guys come in here. You guys come in here. The Security Council is going to be like England, Scotland, Australia at this rate. They've been doing vast majority of the work compared to America. America has steel mills. They've been doing work. But America, the nation, the army, not really. There goes Munich. Yes, sir. Can we get them here? Not quite. Not quite. Hold that, hold that, hold that, hold that. Okay, I really don't want to have to push from down here, so I'm not gonna. We are low on manpower, which is stopping my ships deploying right now. Oh, hey, Turkey, nice job. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slightly reduce the number of men. By slightly, I mean quite significantly. Reduce the number of men holding these placements over here to get some manpower back. There we go. Do we have a deficit? That's right, you have to go here to see that. Yeah, we have a... Ooh, that's quite... Is that a 700,000 manpower deficit? That can't be right. Let's see how it goes. Ready. Come and hold this off. It's weird how they're clumping their troops right now. I'm sure we can hold them off regardless. If you guys want to send a few up to Danzig, we'll Make sure we hold up there. Attack on Dresden didn't exactly go to plan. We could reorganize and try and fix our supply problems. One way I can do that is by spreading the tanks along a much broader front. And in fact, let's do that generally. Putting some men into Poland will, in general, just help with my my supply problems. So you guys should be on this front. You guys, no. All of your army should be on this front. Yes, good. Now that should leave it empty. There it is. Good. That looks good. Those guys will even out a bit. Nice. Now, where are we going to break them? We took Munich. That's great. That gets them to what? Oh ho ho. 87%. Wait, who are the other majors? Say that again? Ah, Romania is a major. That's fine. Romania will buckle the second Germany capitulate. When we start having tanks coming down from the north, they're going to be in just a world of pain. So obviously supply issues abound. Let's take some action on that. There's no need to get sloppy just because we're here at the end. What I'm going to want to fix the supply issue is all of these allied troops in the region. You know the drill on this one. We want them to push the heck off because they are causing problems. There we go. None from Nicaragua. France will give me quite a few. That's good. I bet France is causing a lot of the problems here. Yeah, look at that. We get 43 divisions off France. Poland has no divisions. Luxembourg has no divisions. Guatemala has 1. And by doing this, we will be... we'll just take them all straight off the front, those that are here. And that should make our lives much easier in terms of the actual push. And apart from this, we'll just give it a little bit. You know, we'll just wait a minute and let's get some planning bonus. Let our guys reorg a bit. That's fine. Yeah, the Germans will entrench, but that will be no match for my marvelous tank corps. There will be no problem at all. Okay, one from Uruguay. Nearly at the bottom of the list now. Loads from Argentina, apparently. 14. It's quite a few for a South American country to send over. Bolivia, some. Chile, no. 80, yeah, a few. 80, not a country I usually associate with sending large military expeditions overseas, but there you go. A few tens of thousands of men there. And finally Switzerland, who's not willing to give me a very large portion of their army. Okay, there's 100 divisions. Like I said earlier, there's no way to invert selection, I don't think. So I should probably have done that in an empty army, but oh well. We'll just deselect all the tankaroons. Okay. You. Good. So these guys. Okay. There are some... Ooh, Jesus Christ. That's a heavy push they launched. That's a really heavy push they launched. We did remove all our tanks from this front. Okay, you guys... you're all over the place. Are you... Alright, how about this? Are any of you in Mexico? No. Okay, you guys... Go man the Mexican front. You don't need to make progress. Just don't let it move backwards. And I know there's probably too many of you, but we'll deal with that when you arrive. Right. Over here. Problems are being had. Give me CAS support, please. Sizable quantities of CAS support. I want 1, 2, 3, 4 there. I want some here. And I'll put some here. Okay. Now, tanks that are over here.
Yes, sir.
All of you, excuse me, that's not all of you. There we go. All of you, get yourselves on this front. Pronto. Okay, that should start turning things in our favor. Again, if we lose a few steps here, it's not a big deal. If the Germans are expending themselves down here, and there are lots of German divisions here, which is, you know, bizarre, frankly. Don't know why they're choosing to do that. We will fall back a little bit just to shorten this front line, make it easier to defend. And while they're doing that,
Commands!
what are you two doing? Ah, the exiled divisions from Guatemala. Just go on a port. Any random port will do. Come here, sure. Is that a tank army I'm not using? No, it's military police, right. I probably shouldn't have military police and tanks be the same army. Same colour. I'll come up with a new colour for military police at some point. Okay. Elsewhere on the front, just take these small little areas. Keep it nice and neat. Yeah, the Germans are reorganising. It's not ideal. But you know, they're doing fairly well to marshal a decent defence on large parts of the front now. But I think we'll be okay. Especially when I can be pushing in from so many different directions now. All these fronts we've opened up over the years are really bearing fruit now. Okay, let's see some pushes in here. Doesn't have to be fast. No, really? I guess our mountaineer divisions are not very good when it comes to fighting enemy tanks. Here, I wanted all of you though. Yeah, attacking into their core territory. It's tough work, that's for sure. Some tanks in here, please. Excellent. Alright, in the next episode, I don't know, I reckon it's going to take 2 or 3 more episodes to capitulate Germany. In the next episode, we're going to make sure we don't lose ground over here. We're going to, yeah, we've stabilized pretty nicely here just using the CAS. We're going to continue the push down into Prague. Prague, core? No, just colony state. It's basically just Vienna. And then, obviously, a couple of smaller cities around here that we need to take. Breslau is a big one as well. But we're getting very close to that now. Excellent. So, in the next episode, or maybe the one after that, the German capitulation. But until then, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.